Hi, everybody. Welcome to Katie in the Morning. I'm Katie Page, Director of Member Relations at the National Association of Healthcare Assistants. So I got to thinking last night, why would anybody who isn't in touch with what we do become a CNA to begin with? So I put a PowerPoint slide together for you guys. I know you guys love my PowerPoint slides. But this one is 10 reasons why to become a CNA, why to become a caregiver in our profession. The first two reasons are pretty self-explanatory. The the main reason you become a CNA is you are truly making a difference in someone else's life, and it's emotionally rewarding. Developing that relationship with your residents and your family doesn't just make a distance from afar. It's a difference that you can see on a day-to-day basis. You know, those people that come in after they've had a surgery and that are coming in for restorative care as like a transition to home type of thing, you see them improving on a day-to-day basis. People that come in to kind of dry out, whether it is an addiction to drugs, alcohol, gambling is another one that we're seeing coming in, and watching them improve and get over this kind of challenge in their life, not necessarily get over it, but learn to cope with it. And then they transition back to home. It's a difference that you can see every single day. So those are the first two reasons. I put two on each slide because I didn't want this to be like a 12 slide thing where, you know, you guys got bored halfway through it. So the next two reasons why someone could become a CNA in our professional career, a wide experience and job security. The ever-evolving industry allows CNAs to work in several types of fields, everything from pediatrics to geriatrics. And it's a never-ending field. Everyone may need assistance at some point in their life. And this is becoming very, very true with Medicaid paying so many things, Medicaid and Medicare, especially like the veterans programs and that sort of thing. There's just so much that people need treatment for that they're no longer able to do at home. People are living longer. You see wives and husbands taking care of each other at home, and then they get to the point where they can't do it anymore, and that's when their loved one comes into the nursing home. And like I said, it's a never-ending field. People are always going to keep getting older. They're always going to need some kind of assistance. And CNAs are a dying profession. It's easy to go out and get a job flipping burgers or running in a production line that pays more than what we get paid. But really, when it comes down to it, it's not the pay that matters to us. It's giving back to the community and being able to care for somebody else who can no longer care for themselves. So those are four of the reasons why someone might become a professional CNA. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to go through the other six.
When you have satisfied and content CNAs, the care is better and you're going to have less nursing assistant turnover.
So many times they think they're just, in the trenches and nobody hears and nobody cares about them, and it's not true. It's simply not true. And this organization helps them gain that voice and helps them be heard.
We're awesome, and I'm going to hold my head high and I'm going to ride this magic carpet and I'm going to change the world. That's what NACA did for me.
For more information, visit us online at nacacna.org or call 417-623-6049.
Welcome back to Katie in the Morning. Today we're going through 10 reasons why someone might become a CNA and kind of follow that profession or that career in their life span, period. We've gone through four of them, so let's go ahead and jump into the next two. 5 and 6. The affordability and the continued education. The CNA is one of the most affordable and quickest ways to get into the healthcare career. Oftentimes, an employer will even provide the continued education courses for their CNAs. Besides that, the CNA career is kind of like a jump start if that's not something where you want to stay, but you're looking to go for your LPN or your RN, your med tech or your medication aid, restorative care, certified preceptor, geriatric care specialist, all start with the CNA. Being a CNA just gives you that inside look on healthcare and the things that you really have to do on a day-to-day basis. Because we all know that the 73 or 74-hour course, whatever it is now, it might be 77 in some states, and then the 12 hours of clinical or whatever is required in your state is nothing compared to what we actually do on a day-to-day basis, especially with the nursing program. Some people think that being a nurse is just passing the scheduled pills when you're supposed to pass them. But there is much more to it than that, and the CNAs get to see firsthand what the nurses have to do in their 8 or 12 or 16-hour shift, and the things that they have to kind of deal with and the things they have to take head on. So the continued education and the CNA course itself are two reasons why you should become a CNA if you're looking to become a nurse, an LPN, even a doctor. I personally think should be CNA first and foremost. Reasons 7 and 8 are coming at you next. They are the transfer credits and certifications. A CNA experience may be classed as a transferable credit for further education, even in non-nursing field, and certification can be easily transferred to another state or multiple states. Some facilities will even employ you as an NA until your certification is successfully transferred. That's one of the things that I faced as a CNA moving from Iowa to Missouri. I was already certified in Iowa and Minnesota, but when I moved to Missouri, the only thing that I had to do to transfer my credit was to contact the Missouri board, let them know that I was eligible in Iowa, and give them proof of that, and then challenge the test. Kate King and I went to Carthage, which is 20 minutes from here, did our written test and our skilled test in the same day, and that very same day we were certified in the state of Missouri. I was kind of looking for a part-time job because working in office is very, very different from working hands-on with residents and elderly, and I honestly, truly just missed it. So I was looking to go out and get like a part-time job to kind of, get in the relationships that I missed building, working one-on-one with the elderly. And there were several places around the Missouri area, the Joplin area, that were willing to employ me as an NA until my certification got approved or posted on the site. So the only difference in that was the pay rate. Once you working as an NA is about $1 to $1.50 difference compared to your certification pay. In this state, in this area, it might differ from state to state, so don't quote me on that one. And then reasons 9 and 10 are right here. They're coming at you right now. That would be the next one, the ability to care for your loved one and the professional pride and networking. Apply your professional knowledge to your personal life. Because CNAs make a difference in other people's lives, you will soon feel that sense of gratitude for your profession. Being a CNA allows you to network with people from all different professional settings and backgrounds, which will broaden your general knowledge and skills. And this is another one that a lot of us have already experienced firsthand. And it's something that you can sell to other people. Being a CNA, it helps you raise your children. It helps you to kind of define and recognize those signs and symptoms of pain and discomfort in people that aren't able to tell you that they're in pain or they're feeling discomfort. Being able to care for your mom or dad in a home setting, keep them out of the skilled setting or the facility setting for a longer period of time. And being a CNA and seeing that stuff one-on-one helps you educate other people as well. So you could have a sister, brother, aunt, or uncle that is looking for someone to care for their significant other or even their children nowadays in the home before they have to go to like an institutionalized setting. And you may be able to educate them and teach them how to lift their loved one, how to transfer their loved one, the proper procedures for PPE. I mean, there's just so much that you can teach other people from being a CNA. And this profession really just in general is a great profession to get into. You work with people from all different professional settings, everything from occupational therapy, speech therapy, physical therapy, doctors that come in and do their rounds. And thinking outside the box, you also have like the vendors that come into the facilities as well. So you kind of get to see the networking and the kind of the agenda behind the scenes of what goes into ordering and inventory and delivery and putting things away, and the ER, we see the procedures that go on there, sending and receiving patients from there. There's just so much that goes into being a CNA that I don't see how anybody could not get into our profession. I thank you guys all for joining me, and I will see you right back here tomorrow for Katie in the Morning.